Yes, God. Hi. Hey. What's up? Hey. Hi. 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 Let's see how long I can repeat them. Oh, see, you got me. I can't. I don't know Japanese. Okay. I was gonna see how long I could repeat the comments with things that I can say and things that I'm interested in saying, but didn't last too long. Okay. So I was just reading on Reddit. I go on Reddit not very often. I hate it though. I look for, but I go on Reddit and I'm very selective about what I click on, so that's good at least. I'm talking about the RuPaul's Drag Race Reddit subreddit. But and I've begun to explore. I think the way out of Reddit is just through a different doorway for me. Oh. Is that still there? Yep. I had a salad today. Thank God. I just moved out. I'm kind of freaking out, but I'm pumped. Same. About to. My teeth are white. Yeah. Yeah. They're pretty healthy too. I have a little bit of gum recession. It sucks, but only you would use fucking scissors. I was looking for a T-pin. Yeah, that was just a ploy. I put spinach in my teeth so that I could get a close-up of me taking it out so that you could see how white my teeth are. I like that. I tried to tip you in PHX, but you never... Don't try to tip me. I'm sure I was at a show where I was getting paid too much. I shouldn't have said that. Please tip me. What flavor by drink are you? Oh, antioxidant infusion. This is the first good choice I've ever made for myself at 7-Eleven, but let's further investigate to see how good, in fact, this choice was. Calories I don't care about. Carbohydrate, sugar. What the fuck is erythritol? That deserves a little wiki. We're gonna learn. Welcome, class. We're gonna learn what erythritol is. ERYTHRITOL. Erythritol is a sugar alcohol that has been approved for use as a food additive in the United States and throughout much of the world. It was discovered in 1848 by Scottish chemist John Stenhouse. Alcohol is a sugar alcohol. Oh, like ethanol. Okay. Freddie's gonna pop in and grab his bag. Okay, so I was on Reddit and people were talking about the Periscope about racial preferences, and I don't think I need to preach to the choir, but I just want to. I don't know. There were arguments and stuff that I read. It was interesting. A couple of the people who were having those arguments were obviously very. They were right, and the other party wouldn't They just couldn't. They just couldn't get it. So to elaborate on that is hold on one sec, sorry. Is so for example, like a preference. See, okay, here's the thing about it. So we talked about like I'm just not attracted to black people. The thing about that is that you can say that is your preference, and that may indeed be your preference, but we need to understand what are there any factors, are there any negative factors influencing this attraction, this preference, do I ask myself why I prefer everything bagels and not just onion bagels? Do I think there are any malicious, malevolent forces behind that choice? I don't think so. But, so I like chocolate ice cream. I also like vanilla that is not a good metaphor. The analogy or whatever. I don't like cheese. I don't like it. It doesn't taste good to me. I don't like fish. these are all also kind of sexual and it's disgusting. I don't like lobster. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like ranch. I do not like ranch. It's so gross to say I'm not interested in an entire race, but that's not okay. So, but the thing is, I think that some people are having a hard time. They're saying that one person made this extraordinary, stupid a comparison that says, "Well, aren't you sexist for not liking women, gay person?" What? I mean, I don't really think we need to talk about how that's so apples and oranges. That's not the same thing. My sexual orientation, okay, is biologically determined, and I don't need to be a scientist to convince you of that. You know, have my whole life experience and the life experiences of all the gay men and women that I know, as well as a decent education and a very reasonable attitude for the truth. So that's all you need to know that. Sexual pleasure is more fluid, and certainly, certainly many people, whether they're gay, bisexual, heterosexual, polyamorous, or who refuse to define themselves, whatever. Yeah, pleasure is very fluid. Pleasure is very fluid. Pleasure is very fluid. Which I live block Katya. Oh, you're making Katya love black people. What? Live block me, Dad? What does that mean? Are you just being stupid? Okay. You know, but when we say that I don't like I'm not attracted to black men. If you look at that, there's all types of there is subliminal factors. There are things that we are taught that influence the way that we perceive these black people. We're told not to value them. We're told that, and this is not only like just about sexual attraction. It's not about black people don't get my dick hard. It's also with romantic interest. Do you know what I mean? Romantic interest is that we are taught that black people are less valuable than white people, that they have less money, that they're not smarter, that they're less smart, and yada yada yada. So all of that factors in, and in the way that it literally colors our perception. I mean, it's literally colored perception, you know, and that's the way it. Richard Dyer wrote the most fascinating book on whiteness, and it has a lot to do, you know, with value and the way that it is everywhere and yet nowhere. Because it is everywhere because it's pervasive and because of imperialism and history, and also because it's nowhere because it doesn't exist. It's just regular. It's just the default. It's just, you're just people. You're just a woman. You know, it's fascinating. So, kind of unfortunate to read stuff like that. You know, a preference we need to, like, you know, in terms of sexual preferences, and also preferences for our friends and people that like, who do I hang around with? Who do I surround myself with? Who am I afraid of? You know, all this stuff is, gotta look at all that. Of course, black kids are taught not to love themselves. They don't, and representation matters. Like, what do you see? It's like, what you know about a person is all just an accumulation of artifacts, you know, like just jostling around in your brain chest. You know, what do I know about black people from when I was 16? What did I see? The Cosby Show, Law and Order. I don't know if it was on back then. You know, I didn't meet anybody. It's, you know, okay, we don't need to talk about it anymore. But, yes, God. It is so, representation is important. As a gay person, I remember the first time, the first time that I saw two men kiss that wasn't in a porno, like on TV with actual people around. It affected me so deeply. I was titillated. I instantly got kind of nervous. I felt very self-conscious, you know, because you just hadn't ever seen it before. It hadn't been validated by the cultural consciousness of Hollywood and television and what we as people want to look at, what advertisers will pay because they know that people want to look at a reflection of themselves, but gay people don't have or hadn't had that really. And, you know, anyways, blah, blah, blah. Representation matters a fucking lot. Representation's a lot. No, it wasn't Will and Grace. I think it might have been Queer as Folk. I'm not even sure what it was. And the problem with gays, you know, and that's the problem too. Just because it's gay doesn't mean it's good. Ugh, all those gay movies, there's a lot that really suck. those gay comedy movies. Ugh, terrible. Even that one, Coco Peru, was the best part of that movie, Trick. Anyways. Inland Empire. I know it's one of David Lynch's most divisive films. Yeah, I didn't like it that much. I saw it on New Year's Day, I remember. I saw it on New Year's Day by myself, of course, because I couldn't drag any of my friends to a 3.5-hour fucking David Lynch movie on New Year's Day. But, Inland Empire was not... Yeah. And I don't like the switch from film to video. I just thought the lushness of like Mulholland Drive, say, just the visual lushness and all the, like, you know, the scene in the fucking, the scene in the theater with, you know, silencio, there is no you know, and she comes out and sings crying, but the Spanish version of Crying by Roy Orbison. Or did Roy Orbison write that? I don't know. Llorando. And then she was lip syncing the whole time. Oh! Amazing. But they didn't have that visual lushness, that theatricality. Inland Empire was so gray and Polish. Tarantino films, yes, God. One of my favorite films of all time is Kill Bill. Favorite film of all time. Let's talk about Kill Bill. Let's talk about Kill Bill. I want to talk about Kill Bill. All right. Oh, the sugar on the anus thing from On is exactly just what you said. It's just putting sugar on your anus. I think it was, you know, I don't know. I had a salad today, thank God. The trans story. I already forgot what you're talking about. Kill Bill. My favorite Tarantino films are Kill Bill. I love, please summarize Kill Bill. If you haven't seen Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2, I mean, Tarantino can write some really scuzzy male characters. You know, the only problem, the only scene I had a real that I felt some kind of way about was when a woman, when an unconscious woman and when a woman in a coma is raped by an orderly, a male orderly in a hospital, it's just really kind of gross. And then when he pays to have, when he runs a small business where he allows other people to purchase rapings from at the expense of the same unconscious woman, that's also really dark and grisly. And Tarantino is really good at male grisliness, toxic masculinity. And I just feel in those cases that always the humanness, my bloodlust for revenge is never quenched or is never satisfied. Yeah, she, what did she do? I think she bit his tongue off and then slammed his head against the door for a long, long time and got a good one-liner in there. It made him real terrified, but, you know, it's just like, this is apples and oranges different, but just in terms of revenge, porn, it's like Joffrey in Game of Thrones. It's like, I wasn't satisfied by that. I don't want to skip around too much while we're on the subject of revenge porn. The last episode of Game of Thrones, Season 6, yes, God. Has anybody seen Game of Thrones Season 6? Good, great. We got 2 no's. What is Game of Thrones? Literally go die. No. Season 6 wasn't that good. Delete your account. I got 1 person. 2 people. Alright, well. Oh, the trans guy story. Oh, yes. This is apropos. This is about preference. And this is, okay, you know what? This touches on it good. I'm going to tell you this trans guy story. Yes. So, okay. Because it has to do with preference, it has to do with sexuality, and it has to do with pleasure and the fluidity of sexuality, sexual preference, and sexual pleasure. So this is good. Okay, so one night I was at a gig, and then I saw this guy, and he was cute. So I believe I started making out with him, and I started grabbing his butt. You all know I love butts, and this guy had a great butt. I was younger, and then and I neglected. So things got hot and not heavy, but hot and interesting very quickly. And this was the end of the night. I was ready to go. And Mama, I have no time in my life anymore. So if I'm going to get a piece after a show, it's going to happen like that. Anyways, so we signed, sealed the deal, and delivered. And it was very clear that he was like, this is not, I'm getting out of drag, and we're going to do this as men. And that was very clear, and I was very excited about that. So we went for it. Once we're in the car, it occurred to me that this man might be trans. And I was like, how can I have not noticed that? And then I thought, oh, I'm glad that I didn't, because that's a good sign. That means I'm not fucking not an asshole. So, anyways, and I thought back. I was like, we didn't grind our fronts together, so I did not feel any penis. I just went straight for the ass, and I don't know if I just wasn't even aware of I was tucked, I was in drag, and I just grabbed and grinded on the ass. And I was like, and then I thought about the way he looked, and I was like, okay, there was a similarity in the face, and he was shorter, and I was like, okay, a little. I don't believe he was not chubby, but anyways, it was the look of it. I know many trans men, and So anyways, long story short, he could have been trans, and so I thought to myself, I was like, I'm really just after his ass. I mean, this was a very carnal encounter, And I'm not attracted to women. I'm not attracted to. I'm not sexually attracted to women. I've been with women, and I've kissed many women, made out with them under the pretense that this is a romantic situation, and it's not. I'm gay. I'm just gay. I know my sexuality. I know my sexual preference. I'm 34 years old. Anyways, so I thought to myself, I was like, I wonder if I really need the dick there. Huh. And his ass, and I was like, because I'm not grossed out by vaginas. I mean, I'm not grossed out by vaginas. It's like any other part of the body. Freddie, I was just talking about, are you grossed out about vaginas? We're on Periscope, so watch your words. No. I was just saying, because I was talking about how I brought somebody home and he could have been trans. This is Freddie. This is Freddie.
How are you?
This is Freddie Franklin.
I don't want fame or fortune.
You're just here for the glory.
Do you like vaginas?
No. So here, okay, we're talking about this. So I brought a man home that could be, and then I didn't realize that he could be trans. I was feeling up on his butt. It didn't, look at that vein.
Was he trans? Because you're passionate about this.
I know. But I never grabbed the bulge, which is, I just kind of slipped my mind.
Was he?
No.
Oh.
But, I just gave it away. God damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I'm going to mess it up stuff. But I have met several men talk for an hour, and he told me his name was Vic in Texas.
Okay.
Beautiful boy.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Boy next door, Denver, Colorado, deep boys.
Yeah.
No breast. He tells me for an hour that he has a vagina.
Okay.
And our chemistry was so good for the hour.
But then what happened?
Nothing. But we kept in touch. Everything about him was a boy. Everything about the way he executed.
Yeah.
The way he approached.
Well, I mean, I met trans men who are way more masculine than any more.
I could have been with him.
Okay, would you have, this is going to get graphic. It's 12-8. It's 12-8.
Well, I've been with women before.
You have?
I have.
A full penetrative intercourse.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad. I've had it since I've poured my way through continents.
Yes. Oh, this is Sherwin Williams. She covered the world. She covered the world.
Girl, what's the fan? Oh, this fan. Hold on, because I need my hair to blow in the wind. My Beyonce fan. No, but it's not bad. Sex is like pizza. No,
Sex is like pizza.
It is.
Wait.
I was in Scotland once.
Okay, we're gonna come down. Get his feet. Hold on. Get his feet.
Girl, I was.
You're not about to get the real tea truth.
I was in Scotland once. Okay. This girl, this boy named Angus. He was beautiful. Scottish boy.
That is so
hot.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
His girlfriend, Amy. She was cute. We were doing a little bit of Girl, and we ended up having like fucking. I fucked her. I fucked him. I was 25.
25?
Yeah. And I come out. Sex is.
Would you describe your sexuality as gay, or that
no?
Was a leading
now
question.
That I'm older,
that was a leading question. I'm sorry. How would you describe your sexual preference?
After having lived on 3 continents and been to over 40 countries. I'm definitely queer. I'm queer.
Okay.
I see the gender fluidity. I could be with a woman again.
Really?
Again, not to love.
No, not romantically, but so that's what I was saying, that sexual pleasure is much more fluid.
It is more. It is.
You can allow yourself to be touched by anybody.
Have you ever been with a woman before?
Yeah, not full penetrative intercourse.
Was it erotic for you?
No,
At all?
nope.
It was always erotic for me. Even when I was 13, 14, women were erotic.
Women are. It doesn't
it's
stir my
illogical.
loins. Yes,
It's
women
touch,
do
your
not
body warm.
stir
Really?
my loins.
You never had an erection with a woman before?
Oh, get this though. Get
'Cause
this.
gay men do it all
Get
the
this.
time.
Get this. I wrote erotica. There was a point where I wrote down my own erotica because the porn of the world could not satisfy me. So,
Girl, I know. Ooh.
but one out of
We've all been
nowhere,
there.
I found myself handwriting a lesbian erotica story between, get this, two women golfers, both
And
butch,
you were erotic by that?
both butch lesbians who would after a match, I don't know what they even call it in golf, would
A match.
would grind their
You
hot,
wrote that?
sweaty
She's
golfing
very honest.
pussies
Katya's
together.
very honest. Girl, I don't know what your fans are going to take
And
from
I
that.
got hard. I got very deeply hard. Didn't
Off
come
of
though.
two lesbians.
Two bull dagger pro golfers.
Bull
pro
dagger,
golfers.
that's not drugs, right?
You can come at me with bull
Bull
dagger. No,
dagger.
I mean I say it. It's a.
I walked here, girl. It's a workout, girl.
Yeah. Oh, hold
I
on.
have
Let
a
me get you.
glistener.
Hold on.
I can have a white girl. I have a glistener.
Do you need a chicken bone? Chicken
Girl,
foot?
girl. I got hot sauce on my back swag, yes. No, but even now you couldn't be with a woman.
It's not that I couldn't. It's just that I don't want to.
Transsexual? Could you be with Destiny?
I could be with
I
a
could be with
transsexual.
Not Destiny. Girl, Destiny, girl, not. Look, if you're watching this, girl, I don't like you like that. Don't get your ideas.
As I don't want to call. Oh, I don't want to call her. No.
Well, she's
She's our beloved friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say anything more about her.
Or I feel like it's such a fluid concept.
Well, okay, so this
I
is
did
what
drag
happened.
queen. Would you like do a drag queen?
Well, yeah, but
that's
I
a
wouldn't.
step in the.
But I wouldn't. I prefer not to have. If I'm attracted to another drag queen, I just would say, let's take off this dragon bug, right?
I met boys in drag and been attracted to them.
In drag, but not as a boy. More of them in drag than
Well,
in
because
not
I
in drag.
kind of see their drag, their fluidity. That makes me attracted to them. Because they do drag, I feel like drag is a gift because we can do it well. So we exist in a realm that is all of our own, but we can inhabit. Because what is gender? What is male, female? As drag queens, we inhabit as we're obviously both. I know it. We're obviously thank you. Oh yes, girl. We're obviously both boys,
Yes.
but we can inhabit that femininity.
Yes, we have. We're very in touch with our femininity. I get paid to
Are we
be.
part of the very well?
No. Okay,
does that
so
make
let me
us
ask
part
you.
of the-
But let me tell you this though. So I brought this boy home. Let me just finish the story real quick. So I brought this boy home.
Oh.
And on the way home, we were both in the car. It occurred to me that he could be trans. I didn't even notice the penis. He looked like he could. It looked like a lot of my trans male friends. And
What was it a random thought in your head?
because we're talking about preference and racial preference and the difference between sexual preference and orientation and fluidity. So anyways, I was very attracted to that. They had the ass, 10 out of 10 ass. 10 out of 10
What was his
ass.
face? Was he butch? Was he?
He was very handsome. Yeah.
So go on.
So what I was like, what is going to happen to my dick and my brain when the pants come off and instead of a dick, no matter how big, because listen, he did end up having a dick, but I hardly even ended up touching it because I was
Why?
all about the ass, out the ass, just the ass.
Well, you know what? I'm supposed to meet my friend for a drink.
Oh, you gotta go. Okay, they're gonna
But
miss
Periscope, you're gonna miss me. But we'll schedule it next time. This is Mahogany Brown signing off. No, but gender. You have a very interesting. I would think your sexuality would be more fluid.
Girl, I am like it is. It's I'm working on allowing my availability of sexual pleasure to be more fluid, but in terms of my sexual preference, I just generally don't seek that out. I don't seek intimacy out with women because sexual intimacy with women is something that's really not. I'm not interested in.
I've whored my way. Bed hopped through Greece, Norway, France, Spain, every bathhouse, every crack alley, every dumpster.
No, stop doing the crack alleys.
Not crack alley. I mean, like crack alley. That word cracked.
Cracked by his activities.
I know. I do.
Face
Cement,
crack.
I do cement work sometimes.
Wall crack of the century.
And I fill the potholes.
Wall crack of the century.
Hashtag fill cracks. On the top. Yeah, fill cracks.
Dominant top.
Yes, dom top. But
both tops
I'm trying to
incompatible.
be more. But we bought dilators. If any times are out there who want to maybe try to dilate us, Who are we to sit in the way of fate? If God sends me a blessing and a man top, I don't want to miss my blessing being only top. Okay, man.
You gotta be open.
Open.
You can't be 100% top and how are you? Let me ask you
Put
this:
a towel down.
How are you gonna be a top? How are you gonna only insist that you top when you have no knowledge of the sensation of being a bottom? How are you gonna be a good top when you've never bottomed?
But bottoming is such a
It's a labor of love.
It is.
It's
But
a
some
labor
men
of love.
love it. Some men.
Some men.
Armando Rizzo, hello. Are you out there?
Oh,
Sit on it, girl.
take
Can
a
take
dick.
it.
He
Honey,
can take a
to
traffic
his
cone.
throat, okay? We've seen Traffic Cone. I've seen it, girl. He has a whole line of DVDs on
He's
Traffic
from the
Cone.
straight up from the Lollipop Kids. He is
Girl.
barely 5 foot in a whisper,
Girl.
and he sits down on a
Lollipop
3
Guild,
foot
honey.
dick.
Him and the Wicked Witch of the North, bitch. Him and Galinda, bitch.
Woo!
Girl, hell.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wait, keep pauses.
No, we just gotta pause it or stop
What am I
it.
getting comic crime? You guys,
They're
you
in
can
love with you.
buy my album, okay? I wrote a song with Nicki Minaj. It's called Crack Alleys, but it's about cement. It's about cement. Although my life is a cement truck driver and filling the cracks. It's not like I would never, you know what I'm saying? This is the
He's a
family
public
show.
servant. Public
It's a
servant.
family show.
Yeah,
Is this PBS?
Public Works.
This is PBS.
Public
Mr. Rogers, right? Are you Mr. Rogers?
No, what were we talking about? Russian hookers and black hookers?
Yes, bitch. Hello. So I was a runaway slave from Uganda. I escaped sex slavery because my clitoris was cut off. And I met this bitch because I was with Harry Tim Underground Railroad, right? Underground Railroad.
Wrong turn.
We the wrong time, bitch. I
all the
was
way
in
to
Russia,
Russia.
bitch, like a human slave. Like, what's happening, girl? This bitch on the selling crack, selling.
Filling in the cracks. Yeah, caulking
with
them.
cement.
Caulking the
That's my
cracks.
slave labor from
Caulking the
Uganda. Caulking it. We were just talking about it's a family show, okay? And we became best friends ever since, girl. Honey, Russia, Uganda, right here. The Congo, bitch. Congo.
Give me that fan. Put that fan.
Girl, right here. Where's it? I stole it, but I'm selling it. I sold her a fan, bitch, just like that. You saw, well, my hands was over here, so her fan. Bitch, I'm a businesswoman. Okay? Girl, look out here.
All right, goodbye. You can leave your bag here if you need to. Oh shit!
Oh, bitch.
What's your Twitter? What's your Twitter?
I don't have a Twitter, but
You have a Twitter?
I don't. I'm not. I will, because you know I'm on Katya's team. Katya.
Yeah. Yes, go
Season. I love it too.
I know the clit cutoff thing was a little too far. Female genital mutilation is no joke. You're on Freddie on Instagram, right?
Yes, we love Freddie.
It's We Love Freddie. Oh my god! Mine is We Love Katya. Oh, you know that's why I did it, because of We Love Freddie, because he was always the most. He was always the. Look at that body. Can you get into some body?
Girl. Muscle Queen.
Muscle Queen 2016.
Ooh. Ooh, but I'm butch, but I'm feminine. I'm just gender fluid. It's all this feminine, but look at this. Ooh, look at these. I don't even need. Ooh, I don't even need A cup. Go A cups.
Just no bra. No bra.
No silicone.
All right, we gotta go. Oh, I know. It did take a dark turn. Oh, so the point is, long story short, we fucked. It was great. He had a dick, but it didn't matter.
But wait, why was he trans?
No, he wasn't trans. He was just a gay boy.
Why would you ever think you would bring somebody home and think they were trans?
No, because it just. I never checked for the dick.
Oh, is it
And
time
then
now? You gotta check for the dick, the status.
You do not
if you have it. What?
No.
No, your STD papers from Fenway Health.
No.
I want to see the dick. Girl, I need to know before you go home.
You didn't.
I don't want no surprises. Okay.
I don't check for the dick to make sure it's there. I check
I
check for the dick to see how big
the
it is.
girl honey, because I don't want no surprises, girl. Okay. Life is too short. Life is too short for small dick. It's too short. I shouldn't have to when I won't.
I love small dick guys.
For what?
Because I just want to. I like to fuck them.
I was in Japan for 3 years, bitch. You don't want to.
Oh, don't racial stereotypes.
But
Here we
no,
go.
but girl, I was sitting in Japan. My friend got nailed. He's still walking crooked, bitch.
Sorry, this is too much. All
Bitch.
right.
Girl,
Okay.
is this a family show?
Oh my god, it's too much. 3-inch tuna can or an elevator button. I love all kinds of, because listen, men with micro penises are worthy of love, you know. Oh, hematospermia. Oh yeah. I'm gonna leave you on a somber note. I've had blood in my semen 2 nights in a row. Okay. Have a lovely night. Bye.